Title: The Unlikely Friendship, the Cat and the Dog's Heartwarming Tale. In a cozy neighborhood lived a mischievous cat named Whiskers and a playful dog named Max. Whiskers was known for his adventurous spirit, while Max loved running and playing fetch with anyone who was willing. At first glance, it seemed that Whiskers and Max would be the unlikeliest of friends, given their contrasting personalities. Whiskers was independent and enjoyed his solitary moments, while Max was a social butterfly, always seeking company. One sunny afternoon, fate brought them together when they both found themselves lost in the same sprawling park. Whiskers was exploring the dense foliage, chasing butterflies, while Max was joyfully chasing his own tail. When they realized they were lost, they exchanged hesitant glances, unsure of what to do. Max, being the more outgoing of the two, decided to approach Whiskers. "Hey there, little fella. Are you lost too?" he barked cheerfully. Whiskers, taken aback by Max's friendliness, replied cautiously, "Yes, I am. My name is Whiskers." "Who are you?" "I'm Max." "Don't worry, we'll figure this out together," Max said, wagging his tail with excitement. From that moment on, Whiskers and Max became inseparable companions. They navigated through the park, exploring every nook and cranny, and comforting each other whenever they felt scared or unsure. As the days passed, their bond grew stronger. Max taught Whiskers how to play fetch, and Whiskers showed Max how to climb trees. They brought out the best in each other, learning from their differences and embracing their similarities. Word of their unlikely friendship spread throughout the neighborhood, and people couldn't believe that a cat and a dog could be such great friends. Some of the neighbors couldn't help but smile and shake their heads in wonder whenever they saw Whiskers and Max together. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Whiskers and Max found themselves in a bit of a predicament. A sudden rainstorm had turned the park into a muddy mess. Whiskers didn't like getting wet, and Max hated muddy paws. Max looked at Whiskers and said, "Don't worry, my friend. I'll carry you to higher ground so you won't get wet." Whiskers was touched by Max's kindness. He nodded gratefully and climbed onto Max's back. Max carefully waded through the muddy puddles, making sure Whiskers stayed dry. When they reached a sheltered spot, Whiskers noticed a mouse trapped in the mud, struggling to escape. Without a second thought, he jumped off Max's back and rescued the mouse. Max was amazed by Whiskers' bravery and compassion. He knew that Whiskers had always been independent and careful about getting involved in others' affairs. But seeing him risk getting wet to save the mouse touched Max's heart deeply. Their hearts swelled with gratitude for each other, realizing that their friendship had taught them valuable lessons about kindness and acceptance. Whiskers learned that it was okay to rely on a friend, and Max discovered the joy of helping others, no matter how different they might be. As they walked back home, Max turned to Whiskers and said, "You know, Whiskers, I'm really grateful for our friendship. I never thought a cat and a dog could be such great pals." Whiskers smiled and replied, "Me too, Max. I've learned so much from you, and I'm glad to call you my friend." From that day on, Whiskers and Max's friendship became an example of acceptance and love in the neighborhood. They showed everyone that true friendship knew no boundaries, and that the most unlikely pairs could create the most heartwarming bonds. And so, Whiskers and Max's story became a cherished tale, reminding everyone that friendship could be found in the most unexpected places, and that the world was a better, brighter place when we embraced our differences and learned to love one another.